So, this is a fan, and that is a propane burner, and that is a transition that goes into the bottom of the bin to blow hot air up through the corn to dry it to where it'll keep without molding. And this is an electrical box, and this is a roof. And as you can see, roofs are not supposed to be shaped like that. And this transition is bulged out pretty bad, and there's some screws popped out, and the cover is nowhere to be seen because the cover decided to join NASA. I think it may be on its way to Jupiter now. Exciting times. I don't know where it landed. After I finished shoveling my pants out, I had no idea where the top went. So I guess I'll have to make one. I wonder if the burner even still works. That was pretty exciting. It was pretty loud. I've only blown up one other thing that was louder than that. So, hashtag goals. Alright, I'm going to try to fix this bastard. See if I can blow it up again. Yeah, boy. Yeah, sorry, I'm underneath of the part of the roof that didn't blow off, so I can't pull back any further. So this will have to do. But this is the control box on the top of the fan, and it has this starter relay here, and off of the starter relay there's a contact that powers this terminal block down here for this hot that's supposed to go to the burner. All right, and ignore the fact that the ground and neutral are bonded together there. Don't tell the inspector. Went on. This was a used fan, and the old one was just as old as this burner is, and it quit. And of course, I couldn't find any parts for it, so I threw it in the junk and got this one used. And when I wired it up, a lot of the wires weren't long enough. So what I did was I pulled a bunch of shit into this junction box right here, including some stuff that was supposed to go around to the front of the bin and power a receptacle that I never ever use unless I need to put a battery charger on one of the dump trucks. Because you know how those dump trucks are. They sit all year and you use them like twice and the batteries are never any account. So what I did in that junction box up there is I spliced the wrong things together. I spliced the receptacle to that terminal on this relay, so the receptacle was only turned on when the fan was running, and the power went to the burner all the time. I never used this bin because we had such an unusually good corn crop this year. We had to put corn in it. So this had never been used before, and you can tell that this bastard's been around a few years because the igniter uses vacuum tubes, right? You can actually still get those vacuum relays. I had to replace this, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And yeah, you can buy them new old stock still, so that's pretty cool. But in any case, so you'd turn this on and it would get power even when the fan wasn't running. So something happened, and the breaker tripped and the fan shut down. And then about 10 seconds later, the burner tried to kick on because it's got a humidistat down there. I guess because the air quit moving over the humidistat, it thought the humidity was higher, and the burner tried to kick on. And that relay, that's a delay tube delay relay. It waits 90 seconds and then engages. All right, so that's what cuts it off when it fails to ignite. So something didn't work right with this burner. Surprise, surprise. But if it had had the power cut off like it was supposed to when the fan quit, it wouldn't have mattered. But it's got this, it's got like a safety switch in it that's supposed to only allow it to start when the burner's running. It's like a flap when the fan's running, it's like a flap that blows up and closes a switch, and that delay relay is supposed to have something to do with that too. But I mean, this thing's like from the 1950s, so who the fuck knows what all's been bypassed on it just to make it work. That's the way we do things here in West Virginia. So yeah, anyway, I guess it shit a bunch of propane out into that transition, and I didn't realize it, and then the sparker went off, and that was all she wrote. I heard the fan shut down. I was like, what? Huh? And started walking around here, and then wham! And that gentleman, that was when I almost shit myself. Who would be hunting turkeys that close to the bin? Oh well, I guess I better fix my roof. I'm glad I wasn't standing right next to the fucking thing. I probably would have gotten a haircut. I could probably use one. All right. That leads me to a final thought. Given the bachelor lifestyle that I lead, it is very likely that I'll get mauled by a bear, or run over by a tractor, or wrapped around an unshielded PTO shaft, or blown up by a corn dryer. Long before my natural time clock was due to be punched. So when that happens, I want all of you to fight to the death in an arena over my old computer junk, because that would be hilarious. So, you wouldn't deny man his dying words, would you? No, you wouldn't. It's deathmatch time, boys. When the time comes, do it. Good as new. Let's see if it still works. Well, I didn't see any flames. Let me go get my ear protectors. This thing gets loud. Alright. Let's see if it blows up again. See, that little wire back in there conducts heat from the burner, that little tiny wire. It's kind of right in the center of the screen there. It conducts heat up to this little box right here, and that's how it knows whether or not it's burning. And I guess it didn't didn't get hot enough. I don't know what's going on. The way these delay relays work is they're open until the filament heats up and then they close, and so I've been running it so the filament's already warm, so the relay's not waiting as long as it should, and that's why it's cutting off before that wire gets hot. So I'm just going to let the thing sit and try it again. I think we're alright though. Hot diggity, I figured something would be fucked up. Well, hell, that's gonna pop right back down there where it's supposed to be, isn't it? I'll be goddamned. Good as fucking new, if I could just find that cover. Well, I have a solution to that problem. Ouch. If I don't hit my head and kill myself on something. This sign, this road sign, my great-granddad's tax dollars probably paid for it. It washed out in the 1985 flood, and I pulled it out of the mud when I was a kid. But since taxation is theft, I reclaim this in the name of sovereign citizens everywhere. I'll just screw it over the hole if I can't find the old one, and we'll be good. You'd think from up here I'd be able to see where the son of a bitch landed. I guess not. Let's go on a safari. Oh, let's bushwhack through some water flora. Oh, what's this? Hey, my favorite transition cover. It's not exactly flat anymore though. There's the bin up there. Well, I suspect it's going to take some precision machine tools to straighten that thing back out and get it flat again. Perfect. All right, let's see if it's behaving a little better now. Too hot and dry. I think it's trying to work. I can't turn the humidistat down low enough for the burner to run. I'll have to come back tonight after it cools down and dried. Anyway, I'm gonna call this good as new.